Dia de los Muertos fever has officially taken over San Antonio, and the ever so popular Katrina Ball is about to wrap up. But our Stephania Jimenez was there to bring us all the highlights from the party.
Welcome to the 5th annual Katrina Ball. If there is one thing that this event proves to everybody, it's that San Antonio knows how to party, from the fabulous costumes to the absolutely wonderful decor. And also check out this beautiful altar that honors our loved ones. This event is beautiful, but it also has a much more serious tone, and that's the fact that it's being held to honor our South Texas heritage. It benefits the San Antonio Public Library and the Library Foundation, and all the money that's raised here at this event is going to go towards the Texana Genealogy Collection. It's a bunch of material that chronicles the history. We're talking about things like the culture, the ranching, the religion, the literature, all the way back to prehistoric times. So all the people here at the ball bought tickets. They're also participating in a silent auction, and in a way, it's like they're investing in themselves because they're playing a part in preserving our history here in South Texas.
There's a whole series of interviews with notable San Antonians like Rosemary Kowalski, whose company, the Arcade Group, is catering tonight. She's 97. She's a San Antonio institution, and she did a video as part of the Voices of San Antonio down in the collection.
I'm just excited to see everyone and how they look and how creative people are, because, you know, we've been locked up for a while, so it's nice to just get out, to dress up, because a lot of people have been in their pajamas for a while, so this is really fun.
Katrina Ball.
So now the question is whether you guys are ready. We know that the Dia de los Muertos parade is 6 days away, and if this event proves anything, it's that we definitely got to up our game. I'm Stefania Jimenez, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Stephania. That looks like so much fun, and people can finally gather and, be getting into the air conditioning, though, because honestly, it's humid, and it's weird that it's still humid out.
It is humid. I had the pleasure of emceeing the cystic fibrosis Shoot for the Moon event last night, a big fundraiser for them, and it was outdoors at the Whitty. And you felt the humidity a little bit. By the end of the night, my hair was a touch flat, but raised a lot of money there, and glad to see they had a great event tonight. We're getting so excited about all the Day of the Dead festivities here. The humidity will be in place for a few more days, essentially warm and humid through about Tuesday. Then our next front arrives early on Wednesday with a big set of changes, primarily some serious wind that will kick in on Wednesday, and then it will start to feel a bit more like fall. Temperatures currently not too bad. We've been able to fall into the low 70s fairly quickly. 73 at the airport, 72 up in Kerrville. We still have some low 80s on the map. It's 80 in Cotulla and 81 in Del Rio. Our dew points for some of us fell into the low 60s this afternoon. That helped us out a bit, but generally they're in the 60s and 70s, so it is feeling fairly muggy out there. We've had a good breeze, though. Winds are out of the southeast at about 5 to 15 miles per hour, and skies are mostly clear. We had plenty of cloud cover during the first part of the day, but that cleared up really nicely into the afternoon, and skies have been mostly clear this evening. Now, there was a good amount of rain and even some storms over near the Houston area today, but it was just out of our viewing area. There were a couple of sprinkles, places like Hallettsville, Lavaca County, down into DeWitt County and Cuero, but any meaningful rain fell off closer to the Houston area. A few radar estimates here. Again, really nothing for the KSAT area. Down in Victoria, a little bit more than a quarter-inch of rain. Looks like at the airport in Houston there, not so much, but there were some healthy downpours south of town. So not really no rain today, and that'll be the case into tomorrow as well. So mostly clear skies now. Once we get past midnight, we're really going to start to pull those low clouds back in. So by the time we wake up in the morning, a lot of us are looking at overcast skies and maybe a little patchy fog here or there, but our winds will stay up closer to 5 to 10 miles per hour overnight, and that's not really conducive to a lot of dense fog. Now, when our winds are very light, even calm, that's a better recipe for some fog. Nonetheless, a few patches of fog will be possible early tomorrow morning, but mainly we're just looking at morning cloud cover that will break up as we get into the afternoon, just like what we saw today. So we'll see more sun tomorrow afternoon. That brings our afternoon highs for a lot of us back into the upper 80s, and for several spots back into the 90s. From Del Rio all the way down to Carrizo Springs, even Pleasanton to Cotulla. You guys have the best shot of seeing your afternoon highs back in the low 90s tomorrow, and things will be staying unseasonably warm for a few more days with the humidity hanging around as well. So 88 tomorrow, 90 on Monday. Our record high temperature for Monday is 91. We're going to be very close there. As we pull in a few more clouds and a low chance of rain Tuesday, our afternoon highs drop, and then we're looking much better and more seasonable as our front gets here on Wednesday. So let's talk about the setup over the next few days. There's actually a hurricane in the eastern Pacific Ocean. This is Hurricane Rick. This will make landfall across Mexico over the next couple of days. And then the leftovers or the remnants from this hurricane will move our direction. If this sounds familiar, we did a very similar setup here a couple weeks ago. This will be a quick moving piece of energy that could bring us some isolated showers as we get into Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, our front is still off to the west, but our front will be approaching late Tuesday night, early Wednesday, with a few showers and storms possible very late Tuesday into the pre-dawn hours of Wednesday morning. And then that'll be out of here and things turn very windy as we get into Wednesday afternoon, but we'll also see our humidity plummet. So Wednesday will be the day that things change, feeling a lot more like fall by this time next weekend. But we're looking at a couple of very windy days here, potentially Wednesday night, and into Thursday. So it'll be another time to kind of batten down all the Halloween lawn ornaments. Courtney.
Oh, I've seen so many of those. So yeah, make sure they don't blow away because I've seen some cool ones.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Katie. Well, Larry, the Roadrunners are looking pretty good still. They're on fire.
Oh, they are definitely on fire. They went into Reston, Louisiana, a place they had never won before, 0 for 5. Well, that has now changed. They are now 1-5 there. UTSA putting on a dominating performance, improving to 8-0. We got the highlights coming up. Plus, big game coverage tonight featured a top 10 upset and a great play coming up. Number 24, UTSA faced a big challenge at Louisiana Tech tonight, entering the game 0-5 in Reston, Louisiana. Bulldogs scored a touchdown on the game's opening drive, but UTSA answered right back. Frank Harris throws a sweet ball to Zachary Franklin in stride, and that's a 75-yard touchdown, and we're tied at 7 just some 3 minutes into the game. Second quarter, Roadrunners up 14-10 when Harris and Franklin connect again, 10-yard touchdown, and UTSA extends its lead 21-10, your halftime score. Third quarter, the defense strikes. Dadrian Taylor jumps right in front of the receiver, and he's going back for a 50-yard pick six. And the Roadrunners are in charge 28-10. UTSA's 5th defensive touchdown this season. Fourth quarter, handoff is going to go to Sincere McCormick. He hits the second level, and he is gone. Great blocking by his guys up front. 47 yards, and the Roadrunners are cruising 34-10. And number 24, UTSA rolls 45-16, playing for the first time as a nationally ranked team. They are now 8-0 and will enjoy a bye week. UIW on the road this afternoon, looking for their 6th straight win and facing McNeese State. Cardinals down 21-6 in the third. Handoff goes to Kevin Brown, and he breaks off a 46-yard touchdown run to make it 21-12. Brown was tackled awkwardly, but he would return in the fourth quarter. Let's go to the final now. McNeese wins 28-20, and Georgia State beats Texas State 28-16. Undefeated Trinity on the road taking on Sewanee. Early second quarter, home team punting. Chris Stewart back to return. He fields at the 36-yard line, steps out of a tackle, takes off down the sideline, and races to the end zone for the 64-yard touchdown. The first punt return TD of the year for the Tigers. Trinity goes on to win it 66-7, and they are now 6-0. TLU at home this afternoon hosting McMurray. Bulldogs up 21-14 in the fourth quarter. Handoff goes to DeCorey Willis, and he knifes through the defense for a 26-yard touchdown, his second TD of the game, and TLU goes on to win it 28-21. Great game this afternoon at Hero Stadium. Number 7, Brandeis taking on Madison in District 28 6A. This one went down to the wire. Broncos down 21-14 with 2 seconds left. Clark Ulrich heaves it to the end zone. It deflects off a Madison player and right to tight end Rafe Clendenin for a 34-yard touchdown. That ties it at 21, and we're going to overtime. Look at that again. Beautiful concentration. Brandeis would go scoreless. So then kicker Caden Esquivel calls game with this 26-yard field goal. And Madison picks up a huge district win, 24-21 in overtime to boost their playoff hopes. Here come the Lanier Vokes ready to take on Jefferson at the rock pile. First quarter, Vokes already up 7-0. Quarterback Xavier Tellez keeps it himself, weaves his way through the defense, and outraces everybody to the end zone, 61 yards and a 14-0 lead. Lanier scores 5 touchdowns on the ground, and they win at 34-0. The Marshall Band is rocking tonight as the 9th-ranked Rams take on Harlan at Ferris Stadium. First quarter, no score, 4th and 1. Shea Reichwein gets the toss, comes to a complete stop on the sideline and picks up the first down. Just great awareness by that young man. A few plays later, Elisha Katashi powers in for the 6-yard touchdown and a 7-0 lead. Marshall goes on to win at 32-24, clinching a playoff spot. And at the Gus tonight, O'Connor taking on Stevens. Panthers strike first. Junior quarterback Aiden Latta goes deep for John Locke, and he's got it over the shoulder for a 37-yard touchdown, 7-0 OC. Next Panthers possession, they dial up the same play. It works again. This time Locke catches a 40-yard touchdown, and it's 14-0 Panthers, and O'Connor wins at 34-7. And check this out. New Braunfels Canyon football wore stickers on their helmets last night with the initials TB for Navarro football and baseball player Tristan Brashears, who was recently diagnosed with cancer. Canyon head coach Travis Bush tweeted, "Cougar Nation will stand for Tristan and his family through this next victory. We certainly wish Tristan and his family the very best during this tough time." Hey, the Spurs were home tonight to close out back-to-back games, and they were taking on the Bucks. We got those highlights later in sports.
Thanks so much, Larry. We'll be right back. Well, if you plan on hosting family and friends this holiday season, you may want to start stocking up on gifts now. As John Lawrence reports, major retailers don't anticipate that national supply chain crisis will end anytime soon.
Last-minute shoppers may want to change their ways this holiday season.
Order early. I think we have to set realistic expectations.
Disruptions related to the COVID-19 pandemic are affecting the global supply chain. There's been gridlock at the Port of Los Angeles, where shipping containers holding everything from toys to sneakers have been stuck offshore. Among the products affected, alcohol.
We had 50 people waiting in line just to see what we had coming in this morning, because it's a guessing game for us just as the guest. They don't know what's coming. We don't know what's coming. We see the orders the day before. We get them in the morning. We put it out for sale, and they're gone by the end of the day.
Large food producers warn some of their products could be limited come fall and winter. Some fear President Biden's December 8th mandate for companies who work with the federal government to lay off employees who don't get vaccinated for COVID-19 will make matters worse.
Because we already have a critical shortage of folks that are working through the supply chain, that order would only exacerbate the issue.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
The National Association of Wholesaler Distributors is pushing for all workers to be vaccinated, but some are threatening to quit rather than get those shots. The association is calling on the White House to delay the December 8th vaccine deadline and to amend the order to feature a testing option. Well, it has been a week and efforts are still underway to free the kidnapped American missionaries from a Haitian gang. Officials have been tight-lipped on what or if any progress is being made to save those 17 men, women, and children. The FBI made contact with the gang, learning they're demanding $1 million per person. Chilling video surfaced of the suspected gang leader accused of holding the missionaries and the children hostage. Authorities are reviewing that video as part of their investigation. In that video that's been circulating online, the gang leader threatened to kill the hostages if their demands are not met. Well, thousands of children who have not received a COVID-19 vaccine could soon be eligible. The FDA's Independent Advisory Committee is expected to meet soon to discuss shots for children ages 5 to 11 years old. Data from Pfizer's trial with 2,200 children showed the vaccine was almost 91% effective. None of the children in those trials experienced any severe side effects. Health experts say getting younger children vaccinated is a key step to putting the pandemic behind us.
It's another step in the right direction for equipping physicians to be able to provide protection to children in order to move forward and get us out of this pandemic.
It's expected the FDA will recommend the vaccine for children. Their advisory committee is scheduled to meet on Tuesday, and then the CDC will follow up sometime in the beginning of November. A new episode of KSAT Explains is out right now, and this week the team focused on spotlighting some of the groundbreaking work that's been done at Texas Biomedical Research Institute since the start of the pandemic. KSAT Explains producer Lexi Salazar steps into the breakdown booth to talk about what you can expect from this episode.
At this point, it's hard to imagine what life was like before March 2020. I can no longer have a conversation face-to-face with someone without thinking about the aerosol particles being spread in the air. Every ache and pain makes me think, is this COVID? And coughing makes me self-conscious. So in some ways, it seems as though everything has changed. But in a lot of ways, the past 19 months have really been a blur. There have just been so many life-altering events that have happened in that relatively narrow time frame that I think it's really easy to overlook the incredible scientific breakthroughs that we've all witnessed during this time. It's also easy to forget just how much of that research, the research that's been behind these biomedical breakthroughs, has been done right here in our very own backyard at Texas Biomedical Research Institute. And so for this episode of KSAT Explains, we kind of wanted to, just say pause, let's take a look at all of the research, all of the scientific developments that have led us to where we are, that led to the creation of these vaccines, that led to the creation of these COVID-19 treatments. In this episode of KSAT Explains, we're kind of pulling the curtain back, and we're meeting some of the researchers that have been doing this vital work at Texas Biomedical Research Institute. They're taking us through how their lives have changed, how their work has changed. They're walking us through some of these major breakthroughs that we've witnessed, and then they're also telling us how those breakthroughs could potentially help us create future vaccines and future treatments for viruses and diseases that we don't even know about yet. KSAT Explains Biomedical Breakthroughs is available to watch on demand right now. You can catch it at ksat.com/explains or the KSAT TV app, available any way that you stream.
Peak travel season isn't even here, but gas prices are already rising. We'll tell you by how much and how long it's expected to last. The price at the pump is on a climb, and a steep one at that. On average, drivers here are paying $2.90 a gallon, and the road ahead looks even bumpier. 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz on what's driving the higher prices.
Days before Halloween, here's a frightful sight. Gas busting the $3 mark. For Sharon Walker, it means scaring up more cash.
I could spend $15 and fill my car up, but now I have to, it's doubled. So I spend $30 to fill my car.
The price of a gallon jumped 9 cents just this week, 26 cents in the past month. Compared to last year, it's costing about $17 more to fill up your tank. That's enough to buy a large pizza with the works or pay your Netflix bill. Why the sharp rise at a time of year when prices normally plummet?
Oil now at a 7-year high, nearly $83 a barrel for West Texas Intermediate crude oil, and that's what's pushing gas prices up to a 7-year high.
Patrick DeHaan, chief analyst for Gas Buddy, says with a growing energy crunch overseas, the gap between supply and demand is getting wider, and no relief for your wallet is in sight.
Don't expect much relief as we approach the holidays. In fact, things could probably continue to get a little bit worse.
That road trip to Grandma's house for Thanksgiving could be costly, making today's prices look a little less scary.
Still under $3. Woo-hoo!
Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
All right, taking another look outside with live cam, slightly different vantage point for you here. This is 410 near the airport, 73 degrees. So not terribly uncomfortable out there tonight, but as we get into tomorrow morning, maybe you've got a dog walking agenda for your Sunday morning. We will have the low clouds back, so it'll be overcast in the morning, some patchy fog possible, but I don't expect many issues at all with visibility. Early tomorrow, we'll start off near 70 degrees. A slow warm up through mid-morning, but once the clouds start to break up as we get closer to lunchtime, those temperatures will start to jump up and we'll be back in the upper 80s, low 90s again tomorrow. Now that fall feel is still a few days away, but it's on the horizon. We'll talk more about next week's cold front and what a hurricane in the eastern Pacific has to do with it coming up next.
So everyone wants that fall weather, and I know we're looking forward to it, but let's be positive. At least it's nice and warm still, and it's going to be, before we know it, it'll be freezing, and then we'll be complaining about that.
And some people like the humidity, and I've got to say, maybe it's just because I grew up here in South Texas, my skin likes the humidity better.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of folks feel that way because our air can get very dry, and then, you have to, make sure everything's hydrated.
Chapstick weather.
So some people really like the humidity, and we do try to keep that in mind. But there is something nice about that crisp fall air this time of year, especially once we've gone through a hot Texas summer. We do have some more fall-like weather next week, so we've got a few more humid days. If warm and humid is your jam this time of year, you'll like the next few days. Here's a look at today's time lapse. We had a good amount of cloud cover through the first part of the day, but as you can see, it cleared up really nicely, and we had clear to mostly clear skies by this evening. And look at this. I'm glad I ran this through. The low clouds are already starting to build back in. So they're filling back in from the south, and we've already got some low clouds settling in. So now that we're starting to turn a bit more cloudy, once we get cloudy, it will stay that way overnight. So we are reading mostly cloudy at the airport. Winds are out of the east-southeast, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Dew point is in the mid to upper 60s, and we're right at 71. So I don't expect our temperatures to budge a whole lot more from this point, especially with our dew point staying pretty elevated. Just a quick reminder here. After running through the time lapse, I wanted to point out that today's sunset was around 6:55. 2 weeks from tomorrow, on November 7th, that's when we fall back. That's when daylight saving time ends, and that's when we'll see the big change in our sunset time. It will get darker earlier that day, Sunday, 2 weeks from tomorrow, right about 5:45. That's our sunset time. So just know that's coming. I know a lot of folks aren't a big fan, but I'll keep saying it. That is the one where we get the extra hour of sleep. So there you go. Speaking of looking ahead here, not quite 2 weeks away, only a week away from tomorrow. How about an early look at your Halloween forecast?
I got it.
Please, Producer Alexis, I will not stop it. You're going to see a lot of this graphic over the next week. Next Sunday evening, we're still piecing the forecast together. Looks like temperatures 70s, if we're lucky, 60s, mostly clear. Rain does not look to be an issue. And as far as the humidity goes, it looks like it could be pretty comfortable. So Halloween is looking good, and we'll keep you updated over the next week or so. Speaking of humidity, high dew points all the way through Tuesday next week, and then they take a nice drop. That's because our next front will arrive early on Wednesday to drop our humidity. Before that front gets here, we're going to have a little Pacific moisture, tropical moisture moving our way. This is Hurricane Rick. This will be making landfall early Monday here as a Category 2 hurricane off the eastern coast of Mexico. And very similar to what we saw a couple weeks ago, the leftovers from this tropical system will move over the higher terrain of Mexico and stream into south central Texas. Now, we're not looking at a repeat of that heavy rain and flooding event from a couple weeks ago, so I want to point that out. But this will bring us a chance for some showers starting on Tuesday. Then very late Tuesday night into the early morning hours of Wednesday, here comes our next front. We will have a window for some showers and storms with the passage of this front early Wednesday morning. By midday, it's clearing out, and then the wind kicks in. We are potentially looking at some wind gusts Wednesday next week, up to around like 40 miles per hour with sustained winds 20 to 30. We're still fine-tuning that forecast, but just know we're looking at some big-time winds starting Wednesday next week. Temperatures low 80s down to the south, low 70s here in town. Our winds are about 5 to 15 miles per hour. They will relax overnight, and we'll see light winds for the most part during the day on Sunday. A little bit of patchy fog possible early tomorrow, but I don't expect it to be too big of an issue. Overall, another warm day Sunday. So again, windy Wednesday. That's fun to say. A windy Wednesday. Potentially some high wind gusts into Thursday next week. We'll keep you updated. Courtney.
Katie, remind the people that they can get iced pumpkin spice lattes.
It's true. They're just as good.
It's still fall. All right. Thank you so much. And Larry, despite the last couple games, it's nice to see the Spurs out there on the court again.
Yeah, and you know what? They were taking on the Bucks tonight. Milwaukee last played on Thursday. The Spurs played last night. The Bucks were definitely the fresher team, but still San Antonio gave them all they could handle tonight. And the Aggies, man, they were all over South Carolina in this game. We got that action coming up. The Spurs hosted the NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks tonight. San Antonio lost at Denver last night, 102-96. First quarter, Doug McDermott made his first 3 shots, all 3-pointers. His last one made it 13-7 Spurs. Now check out Keldon Johnson driving baseline for a sweet reverse layup. The Spurs led by as many as 7, but it was tied 32 all after 1, and they trailed 56-52 at halftime. Third frame, Lonnie Walker, the fourth attack, switches hands in the air and picks it in right-handed. Amazing. And it's 72-70 Milwaukee. They led 85-81 after 3. Fourth quarter, Chris Middleton from downtown. It's good, but Derek White is called for a foul. Free throw was good, and the Bucks are up 97-91 after the 4-point play. Later on, Spurs on the break. Lonnie passes to Keldon for a sweet Euro step and a layup. Now the Bucks controlled this game down the stretch, and they win it 121-111.
It's a game of mistakes, and we have to continue to try to make fewer mistakes on defense and not have as many dry possessions on offense. But I couldn't be more proud of them, their effort and their camaraderie, 29 assists again. So I'm thrilled.
Spurs will host the Lakers Tuesday night at 7:30. Time for SEC football. South Carolina at number 17, Texas A&M. First quarter, Gamecocks punting the ball, and Anais Smith fields the ball at the 5. He cuts back to his left, then weaves his way into the open, and if we're showing it, then you know he's making a house call. He gets all the blocking he needs and returns at 95 yards, and the Aggies go on top 7-0. Now later in the first quarter, quarterback Zach Calzada fires to Jalen Weidermeyer for the catch. He bounces off a DB and into the end zone for a 14-0 lead. Second quarter, same score. It's Calzada to Weidermeyer again, this time in the flat, and he does the rest. 28-yard touchdown. The Aggies are rolling 21-0, and the Aggies win big, 44-14. Kansas State at Texas Tech. Fourth quarter, Wildcats QB Skylar Thompson steps up and throws the Deuce Vaughn 22-yard touchdown for the Wildcats' first lead of the game, 25-24. But 6 minutes ago, they trailed 14-0 and 24-10, and K-State wins it 25-24. Number 3 Oklahoma is victorious, 35-23. And how about this upset today in the Big 12? Number 8 Oklahoma State falls to Iowa State 24-21, and West Virginia beats TCU 29-17. High school volleyball this afternoon at Gone Gymnasium. Providence Catholic hosting Austin Brentwood Christian. Provets down by 2 sets, but rallying in the third. Carissa Delgado serves up back-to-back aces to cut the Lady Bears lead down to 4. Then a few points later, Alessandra Gomez finds Emma Claire Staver for the shot off the block and down, and Providence trails 21-18. But Brentwood closes on a 4-2 run. Alicia Gardner picks the far corner with a spike. Providence falls 3-0. And congratulations to Brandeis senior outside hitter Jalen Gibson, who joined the 2000 Dig Club this week. Brandeis Volleyball tweeted, "Not only is Jay a standout in our offense, she has brought the defense since her freshman year."
These guys felt that we were going to get to this point, and it's a matter of belief. Before it happens, you have to believe it, and these guys believe it.
Dusty Baker and the Astros are heading back to the World Series. They beat the Red Sox last night 5-0 to win the American League pennant in 6 games. They'll now face the Braves in the World Series. Atlanta defeated LA tonight 4-2 to win the series 4-2. Courtney.
Should be a good one. I know a lot of people who are excited about that.
They are.
All right. Thanks so much, Larry. We'll be right back. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to catch GMSA tomorrow starting at 6. And, of course, we'll see you back here tomorrow at 5:30 and 10. Have a great night.